Ah.
Alright, now we should be hit record and we should be going. Let me select the stream right here. Upcoming. Moderation. Close chat. Alrighty. It looks like we are. Alright, cool. Alright, we're good to go. Guys. Alright, we're streaming. I got my big cup of the Infinity Gauntlet coffee, iced coffee. It's really hot right now where I'm at. And in Germany, they don't believe in air conditioners. So bear with me. I hope the sound's not too loud from outside, dude, because I got the window wide open and like I live like in the city center. So um, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it won't be too loud from the outside. But yeah, so welcome to the stream. Today we're gonna crack away at some Riftbound. Um, for those who haven't, please, if you're a Riftbound fan, League of Legends fan, like Arcane, get into this TCG. I think it's really cool. I'm really liking the mechanics of the game, liking how the way it's developing. I'm liking the mechanics of the cards and kind of like the archetypes of every deck. I'm using Pixelborn, right? So let's just guest log in. We are using, so the card list is limited. Oh god, dude, the window. Sorry, hold on, give me 2 seconds. Sorry about that, guys. Later I might like bring like a fan in here or something and see if that's because I think the cars driving by are way too loud. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll just like figure it out from here. Anyway, what was I talking about? So yeah, the card list that we have available for Pixelborn right now is that of before reveal season. So, for example, the collection, and if we look at cards, this is just a bug. Shout out to Pavel for doing this. Previously, they were doing Lorcana with Pixelborn, and I didn't play Lorcana or anything, but so we got cards here, battlefields and everything, alternate arts, legends. I think the last card that got added was probably Get Excited, because this was the announcement that they were gonna do like reveal season, right? And exit this out. I don't need this anymore. And yeah, so that's what we're working with so far, and yeah. So we're gonna get cracked away. I have some decks already made. I want to get good with Victor. So go play lab. The stats don't really accumulate. I was building a Kaisa deck, but I realized like her signature spell hasn't been added yet, and you know I guess it's like they can't just like because they're revealing like cards like every 3 or 4. No, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and it's only like 3 or 4 cards at a time, so they can't update like the game every 2 days. So I think they're just gonna wait until all the cards have been revealed and then update it, and then until release. So far, I think Riot Games has been pretty okay with it because they haven't like sent any cease and desists, I guess, if that's a thing, or complained about it. I guess any publicity, like to get the game out there and see how the game's being played. Jeez, that is loud. But yeah, so let's take a look at Victor. If I go to collection and I go to decks, there we go. Oh shit, I think I just added a card. Hold on. Where's the one? Yep, Brazen Buccaneer does not belong there. So if we look at the deck, it is yeah. So our legend will be Victor, right? So Victor is kind of like a swarm control deck, like makes the board go wide. We're running Order and Mental Runes. 2 Mental Runes just for splashing because of some of the costs of some other cards, which we'll get to in a second. Battlefields are altered to Unity. Every time you hold here, you get a +1 recruit, and the main structure of the deck is to kind of go wide. So Obelisk of Power for, let's see, I forget what this does. Yep. So you just get an extra rune. Both players do, so it's kind of fair. You can do more things. It ensures maybe even playing a unit and tapping into something, or tapping into a recruit. Grand Plaza is like the win con. Right, if you have 7 units on here, you kind of just win the game. Then the champions, I'm doing 3 victors. This champion unit is separate from the legend. The legend can't actually go into the battlefield for those who haven't played the game yet. Whereas the champion unit, you can have 3 of the same one. So it's a victor champion unit. When another one recruit dies, which we have a few like cheap cost death knell units in here, which means they get an effect when they die, and then also we double on the another one might recruit onto our base. So really good. It's really fair, and then you get another unit. So and the reason we go wide is because of all the spells that come with it. Speaking of which, first we're going to do the seals. I guess the best way to explain this is like they're like moxes, but like sort of not. So they don't cost any runes except you recycle a rune back into your rune deck, right? And you can tap it to use it to have that one recycled rune cost later in the game. Like for instance, if there's a card, like if you want to play another Seal of Unity, you can actually just tap the Seal of Unity and not have to recycle one. So it saves you from like taking away a rune from your battlefield and putting it back into the rune deck. So that's how those work. If there's going to be different variations of it, maybe, I don't know, like what the second set is going to do. However, very strong cards. You know, if they're just going to be like a one-done release, they're going to be like the Moxes, like in Magic the Gathering. Going on further, Cold Week, strong card. 2 rune cost plus 1 recycle, so 3 in total. But you can also recycle an exhausted rune, which means tap is exhausted. Each player kills one of their units. So, you know, we'll have like a wide board or 1 recruit units. So we can just pop one of them away, and if they have a volley bearer on the field that they saved up for, it just dies. So, yeah, ridiculous. It's situational, you know, sometimes, you know, if other decks, like aggro decks, like Jinx or something, go wide, it's not going to do much. But to focus down on stuff that's a threat, we have Hidden Blade. It just kills a unit at a battlefield, very important, doesn't kill stuff on the base. The controller does draw 2, so I mean, there's like a downside and upside. Upside, obviously, you kill something off. Downside is that they're refilling their hand with 2 cards, which is really strong. However, you can do it to yourself too. If you have no cards in hand and you feel like drawing 2 cards and the third one being on your turn, then you can kill a recruit if you want. So, yeah, you can do that as well. You can also hide it in the deck, which means you recycle 1 rune. Or sorry, not on the deck. On the battlefield, sorry guys. You can hide it on the battlefield, so it doesn't cost anything. You just pay the recycle cost, and it just stays on the battlefield. And then when you decide to use it, you can flip it over as an action. And there are 2 types of speeds: action and reaction. Reaction goes on showdowns on anybody's turn. Action is only on your turn, I believe. Wait, no, action you can do it on the other person's turn, except not on showdowns. I'm sorry. So that's what we're here. We're here to grind the game and kind of like learn how to play a little bit, learn the mechanics. So we have another unit in Soaring Scout. 2 rune cost, 1 might. When it dies, which is death knell, channel 1 rune exhausted. So it ramps up one rune. Very simple. Yeah, if it dies, you get a 1 recruit. So you get to with the Victor Champion effect, right? Yeah, so we kind of just want it to die, right? It shows some board presence. Turn 1, it can get you a point. It's not going to stay alive for that long. However, we have Faithful Manufactor. Manufactor. It should be Manufacturer, isn't it? Manufacturer. Right, you go. Doesn't matter. 3 rune cost, 2 might. When you play me, play a 1 recruit unit token here. So it goes on your base or on battlefields as well. Then we're doing Vanguard Captain as well. So this is a Legion effect where you get 2 runes. So playing a Mox, playing a gear in Seal of Unity, right, triggers a Legion effect. Basically, you just have to use 2 cards. Play 1 card, then you play the Legion effect card, and you get the effect. Legion effects are generally really strong. And going into the whole recruit, Cruel Patron, 4 rune cost, cheap for 6 might, which is really good. And you just have to kill a recruit, which you can tap your legend or anything that's just on the board. Or Soaring Scout or Watchful Sentry, which makes you draw a card. So we're just going to go into the deck. Death Knell. So when this dies, Machine Evangel, play 3 1 might recruit unit tokens into your base. So you can play it on the battlefield if you are holding the battlefield. However, if it does die, the 3 units don't stay on the battlefield; they go onto the on your base. Otherwise, you'd be able to score a point potentially. And another showdown would trigger. Next is Grand Stratagem. This is the game-winning spell. It gives all of our units +5. So be careful with action. I've done this wrong, right? I've moved my units into the battlefield and showdown started, and I wasn't able to play this because it is at action speed. So very important to learn and know there. And then we have Harnessed Dragon. When you play me, kill an enemy unit. You know, it's a heavy cost though. Like 10 runes and 2 get exhausted for 6 might, but the effect that you can kill anything, like, doesn't even specify where. The fact that you can just kind of just kill it in the base onto the battlefield, and yeah. Hold on, let me see if this is actually doing it. It should work. Hold on, problem with the stream real quick. All right, now we're good. Now we're live. All right, cool. I wonder if it was working earlier. I don't know if I've just been talking to myself for a second. All right, anyway, furthermore, let's go straight into it. Who is receiving is not buffering. All right, cool. All right, that's the alarm. All right, so we're experiencing buffering. Even though I'm hooked up, I got good internet. But we are streaming. That's fine. I don't care about buffering. Anyway. Oh yeah, too much stuff open. Alright, guys. Let me know if the... Oh, God, the desktop audio is on, too. Shit. Alright, that should be good now. Alright. Sorry, guys. I'm still trying to set this up. I switched from Streamlabs to OBS. I'm trying to figure out the system. Not system. How to use OBS. Which is much better, by the way. No disrespect to Streamlabs. It's a great way to get started with streaming. But anyway, let's get back to the game. All right, so Harnessed Dragon, yeah, really strong. You know, you hit it on the ground on your battlefield. You get to kill anything. Volley Bears, Yasuos, things that are just like pesky and moving around with ganking, like in Misfortune. So, yeah, really good, strong card. Then we're going to play Siphon Power, which is Victor's signature spell, which is the only Victor as your legend unit is able to use. So you can only put this in your deck if you have Victor as your legend. Reaction, play anytime, even before spells and abilities resolve. Choose a battlefield, give friendly units there +1 this turn, and enemy units -1 this turn to a minimum of 1. So yeah, it debuffs. Yeah, it gives everything -1 to your opponent and gives your stuff +1. So if you have 5 units, you have 10 power on board, and yeah, it's just really strong. And then we're running a Watchful Sentry for Grim Patron. I guess fodder for Grim Patron. Same thing with Soaring Scout. So basically, either we draw one or we channel an Exhausted Rune with Soaring Scout. So that's a deck. It's pretty basic. It's not too hard to navigate, but I'm going to get some gameplay with this. I may close the window now because I think it's too loud and it's recording everything from outside. So I can hear my audio. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna close the window a little bit and see if I can survive the heat. So we're going to the lab. We're going to Victor, and we're gonna start. Later, I might have to. Grab a fan. All right. So basically, in the beginning, you get to pick from your champion deck, one champion. So, oh, I wonder if the desktop audio was actually. Oh no, that's the desktop audio. All right. So let's do it a little bit. All right. There we go. All right. So. All right, so what we got? So at this point with Pixelborn, you can just mulligan by replacing cards. Right now we have something to kill, and the gear on turn 1 is good. I don't think I need Grim Patron yet, although it is strong. We have a good curve, 2, 3, 4, turn 1. Okay, so we'll keep that. Our battlefields are Obelisk of Power, so we get another rune, and okay, so it's the Genki killer playing. Yasuo. So always we do have 4. We could play Victor technically, but I don't want to bomb it out. I want to play this. I want to play the gear, Seal of Unity, and then it's a shame we don't have the. Technically, I could play Victor this turn. However, I want to get my units out. So we'll play, and we get a unit. We pass response, because for everything that you can do, technically you could tap this for Recycled Rune at any time. We do have 1 floating, so I am going to use it to play another recruit. So it's a really strong turn 1 to get the gear out, right, to play a unit, get a recruit, and get another recruit. Pretty strong turn 1, which is why I like Victor. Victor's very. It's like this weird mix between control and like aggro, I guess you could say. All right, so let's see, playing Mad Marauder. So it is a tank. When you play me, move a unit from a battlefield to its base. Okay, so I didn't have anything on battlefields. So tanks get assigned damage first, so that has to be killed first in order for damage to be continued. All right, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna move here. You can only move at one time, right? Because then there's a potential for a showdown to trigger. You can't like move this here, not yet at least. All right, so we'll move these here. We'll confirm. We'll score a point. All right, so that's a scored point, and then I wanna do this. I wanna move here, and then I wanna score another point. All right, because then I'm gonna drop Grim Patron, killing. Oh, I can't kill. Okay, I can kill that one. That's fine. I wonder why it wasn't able to. So there are some bugs in this game, but I don't think that was a bug. We do have 1 floating, so we always put a recruit. I think putting a recruit here doesn't really matter, so we're gonna put it in our base. This is strong enough. The second base at Windswept Hillock is good enough at 7 might with 4. So we're gonna put in a recruit into their base. We're gonna pass response, because technically we can crack this at any time. So he's most likely gonna move the Mad Marauder over to Obelisk of Power, and we'll pass our turn. So we'll see how it works out. Is the game volume too high? I should really put my headphones on. I'm just kind of like eyeballing this. All right, we'll lower it a little bit. That should be good. Next game, I'll put some like headphones on, but it's just too hot. All right, so that happens. Faithful Manufactor dies. He scores 1 point, which is fine. We're ahead by 1. He has a lot of stuff. So what do you have to worry about when you're going against Yasuo is that there's a lot of battle tricks he has. On guard, like a lot of buffing things for just that particular showdown. He's also playing Kayn, so it has ganking. So it's this weird like battle buff or showdown buff ganking deck, I guess you could say. Ganking means you can just move from here to here instead of going back to your base. So it's a little faster. I think we're gonna kill at a battlefield. Okay, so I think we're gonna, we have 7. I can use this. I can use the gear to tap so I don't not recycling anything. And I think I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna hide this because he's probably gonna want to try and go here. I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna spend an exhausted rune. Either this or the order rune or mind rune. You can kind of choose, right? I don't want to exhaust any ready runes because that's a waste. So the issue is, where do I want to play it? Oh, it's bugging out. It's bugging out. There we go. Got it in time. All right, cool. So we have it hidden in order to so he held and he also scored a point. So in order to play it, it'll be a triggered response. Exactly. Alright, cool. Keel beans. I hope this sounds good, guys. No one's really watching right now, but we'll see. Alright, so he taps, right? He's gonna move a friendly unit. Plays the Seal of Focus. I unfortunately have no... I can use Call of the Week. Alright, so what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna activate Hidden Blade. You fell into my trap, Kaiba. Oh, he defies it and counterspell. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, so they're gonna fight. And what? He's got some battle tricks. He's got 8. Alright, cool. So he beats me, but I get a recruit. Alright. Yeah. So that's why, yeah, you have to be careful with thing. That was like a really good turn for both of us, though. Like, there's nothing I could do about a counter or a defy. So yeah, I'm just gonna pass response. I get my recruit on base. He has 4 with 3 in hand, so he definitely has some battle tricks left. I believe he can move over and conquer another one and get another point if he ganks correctly. Okay, so when you play me, kill an enemy unit. I think I might have to do that. I want to get rid of... And having 6 might is good. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of Kayn. Unfortunately, I can't tap to produce another recruit, but that's fine. I got rid of Kayn, and he only has the Marauder left. You don't really want to move around Victor, right? Because the upside from just getting units when stuff die is too good. Unless like you can score and like win the game, right? So I'm just gonna pass here. So our base is looking pretty good. You know, we got some recruits, we got 6 might, and we got a Victor popping off. So even if this dies, I still get another 1 might recruit. And if we ever pull Grand Stratagem, we kind of could just like wipe the battlefields. See, there you go. So I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna wait until he plays everything. However, I'm really afraid of counterspell. So right now he has 3. Which is enough for a counterspell. I'm gonna start scoring by sending some stuff out. Right? So I'll confirm 1. I'll confirm that, so I get a point. I don't want to play Grand Stratagem yet. And then I'm gonna score a point here, right? Don't want to play Grand Stratagem. He's gonna do something. What can you do? Stupefy? Is Stupefy the thing that makes it minus? No. What's the one that makes it move? That's how that, I believe that's like the RE spell. So, and then I'm gonna play. Let's say I have 7. I didn't play anything. 6, 6, 7. I'm gonna play this here. Pass response because I don't want to do anything else. Exactly. I'm gonna tap. Playing into here because he does have 6, so he could technically kill off my harnessed dragon. If he moves, he's probably, and the thing is, it deals damage. However, I think I'm going to make him do that, right? By forcing him to kill something, or I will also kill something. So I'll play Call the Weak. And I'll pass responses. So basically, I'm just trying, like, one way to get the game going with this deck is that you're just moving your recruits and kind of splitting up the battlefields. Obviously, in like four player, because this game can also go between 4 people. It's going to be a little more difficult, but when you're going head to head, right, you can use the recruits to split up into 2 different battlefields and get like a little jump on the point score. So we have to get to 8. But yeah, I like Victor. As soon as like the game got announced and like they, you know, showed some cards and what they could do, I was like, dude, I love minion decks. I love wide boards like in MTG. I always did like token decks, like Boris token. When, oh god, what was that? Phyrexia came out. It was really good, and it has been good since. So, all right. So if he moves right before the showdown starts, he will do 6 damage to Harnessed Dragon. So this battlefield is gone. Now, that I already know. That's fine. So yeah, that happens, right? It automatically does 6 damage, and then the showdown initiates. I get my recruit because it triggers. And then I can use Grand Stratagem next turn to kind of... The only thing is in this bug is technically... Oh no, okay, so damage happens, he gets a point, and it goes over to my turn. Stealthy Pursuer, 4/4 unit. When a unit moves from my location, I may be moved. Okay, so it just follows with it. I have nothing to do. So showdown initiates. He takes another one. Oh, that's not good. Okay, I wasn't expecting that. He tapped yeah, so to move it. All right, so we lost both battlefields. We lost a lot of recruits. But I think we can come back with Grand Stratagem. Oh yeah, sorry. Let's see what we draw. So that's a cool thing. So they're ready now, right? So he has nothing. He only has 4. He could counter. Technically, he could counter, which I'm really afraid of. But I think technically it is the best play. God, it's risky. It is really risky. But technically it's the only thing I can do. So 6 and 6. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna play Grand Stratagem. Let's see if there's any responses. I assume he does at least have one counterspell or one wind wall, I believe it's called. Yeah, he's moving the card. Ah, God. That hurts. That hurts. Alright, there's the wind wall. Okay. Alright. So what we can do is we're gonna play. Alright, I have to kill something. I'm gonna have to unfortunately sacrifice my Victor, I believe. I think I still want to go wide. I think I can still. I think I can still take it. If he holds, he goes to 7. If I take right now, I go to 6. So I think I have to sacrifice my Victor. He does have battle. He does have like battle tricks, right? For 1, I think he can give it +1. So I'm gonna put in another recruit. It's either like on guard or yeah. See, he has something in his hand. I think it's like on guard or. What was it? Yeah, on guard. Yeah, so it gives it +1, another one, so it kills everything off. So I can't really hold, which sucks. Also gives another +1 if it's the only unit on the battlefield, which I didn't think about. Alright, that's fine. That's fine, so we end our turn. Alright, it's not looking too good. He's ahead by 1 point. Traveling Merchant is weak. Alright. He taps to move it, which makes him score another point. And I think he holds this one, so I think I lose actually, right? Move a friendly unit to or from your base. Yeah, he just got it. Yeah, he uses it, he scores. He basically had everything he needed in hand to win the game. Like, exactly when he needed it to. And he used Last Breath, or he discarded Last Breath. No, it's just kind of like playing anything. It doesn't matter. He conquered, and he holds another one, and he gets another point. Oh no. Yeah, I can't win at this point though, so that's a good game. I can't split it up. I mean, if a showdown happens here, I could draw a card with the Death Knell ability. So that's what's gonna happen. See what I can draw. When Watchful Sentry dies, I get to draw a card, see if I can do anything. Okay, so it doesn't die. Let's see if I can draw something good anyway. I don't think anything helps me though, to be fair. What else would help me? So I draw. Alright, that's not right. So we concede. We concede. He wins. Not bad. I like that deck. I really like those decks. I got that freaking Freebird song. Oh, what's this? I just concede. Concede. Alright. So, we'll go again. We'll go again until we get some wins. It's starting to get hot. Might have to grab that fan soon. Also, after this game, I might crack it into what time is it already? 9:14. Might have to change the deck around too. Like, is Watchful Sentry supposed to be in here? Or should it be in here? Oh, I need to fix my thing. Okay. Let's see. We don't want this. We want Siphon Power. We don't have any units though, so it's either Hidden Blade or So early game, Call of the Week is better than Hidden Blade because they won't have much. So if we put pressure on him, so we're just gonna play recruit, and then we're gonna pass, and then that's it. Yeah, because like in the beginning, like they're not gonna have that many runes to play. So in order to control their base, we can play Call of the Week if it's only one unit. I think it's the same dude. I should have checked that out. Is it Pixelborn Dark One? I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Is it? No. Could be. Alright, so here's the situation. Do we want to Call the Week? Or do we want to play Watchful Sentry? Or do we want to play Victor? He's got nothing right now, so we could play Call the Week, because this one's hard to get over with my recruits, because it gets +2 defense alone. Yeah, so yeah, we'll Call the Week. No, wait. I did it wrong. I should have conquered the base first. Yeah, I should have conquered the base first. Can I take that back? Shit. No, I can't. I can't take that back. Alright, so I misplayed. I should have conquered something first. Right? And then played Call the Week. I could have also played Watchful Sentry and then used it to draw a card. Misplays, but we're learning. Alright, so we'll do that. Pass response. I just want him. I want to be really aggressive against this deck because I want him to use all his spells early on, so he's kind of just like playing from the top. So that dies. I'll play Watchful Sentry, and I'll end my turn. See what he's doing. Is he gonna kill it? Please kill it. Yeah, I could have scored a point last turn. That was a big mistake. That was a big no-no. Okay, so he's playing Caitlyn. Yeah, Caitlin's good too. He's being really aggressive with the units because he's afraid I got a lot of Call the Weeks out. Let's see. What should I do now? I definitely want to play Victor. Right? And then I want to conquer something. I can hold here. Right? Okay, so he has to... When you conquer here, discard one and draw one. Okay. Start tapping out into... Nah, because he's just going to kill it anyway. Yep, so I tap out into my base, the recruit. I want to build up on the back end. Caitlyn's gonna conquer that one. I get to draw a card at least. Siphon Power is in my hand, and also I can pop them off when I have enough runes with what's the name of this dragon again? The Harness Dragon. So I'll pass. Yes, I was turning to be a good deck. Pass. Does he double conquer? Yep. So when there's multiple triggers, you can obviously choose. You can always choose, but yeah. So I will select. It just automatically selects both, but it just shows you the stack. So I get to draw a card and I get a recruit. So Victor triggers first, and then Watchful Sentry with a draw card. So I'll pass response, do my thing, and then draw a card. Siphon Power gets better and better the wider you go. So I think that's like Oh, there's another one. All right, cool. So now we're good because he can't have that many counters. All right, places. All right, so I really don't want Nassau on board. And this is at reaction speed too, and he has no runes right now. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna play anything. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna conquer this one base, right? I'm gonna make him use all his hand traps, basically. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, so that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Pass response. We're gonna play a little defensive this time. We're too aggressive against Yasuo last time. And then, so damage happens. I lose those guys. However, I'm gonna tap Victor and get another recruit on there. And hopefully, with reaction speeds, I can siphon power and kind of get over the hump of his hand buffs, basically. The question is, I have 5, so I can play both. I can play both next turn. That's fine. The issue is Caitlyn does 3 damage when it taps. But it does have to tap, but when it moves, it taps already. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna siphon power. I'm gonna see what he does, because it gives me 7, and it gives him 5. I don't want Victor to die, but I can always stack it later. Right? So he's full. Does he decide to do anything? It's fine if they trade. Oh no! I should have. Oh, God, I forgot his effect. Yeah, and then battle damage. Oh, okay, we're just gonna quit that game. We're just gonna quit that game. That was terrible. Awful. Misplays all day. Let's edit the deck though. Nah, that's actually just fine. There's nothing more I can do with the deck. The next deck, maybe Jinx. I like Ahri a lot. Ahri's like super controlly. I haven't played much time with like the Jinx deck. That's like a decent hand, but it's like it's too big. I don't need this. This is fine. I also want something like later in off in turns. Right? Yeah. Okay. This is better. All right. So we have. Yep. And then we'll tap. I think with Victor you have to be a lot more patient and build up. You know, it's okay if the opponent scores, you know, some points as you're building up your army, so to say, in recruits. So he's playing Jinx, which is super aggro, which is fine. Because this deck runs out of gas really fast. So I'll lose power, and what's my deck? I'm ganking. So I want to. I think I want to play. No, I want to play Victor first before I play Grim Patron. Alright, so we're just going to build up an army. Tap into a base. I want this to die so I can channel another rune so I can use some battle tricks. Or showdown tricks, rather. I'm gonna score a point with Soaring Scout on the other battlefield. Hopefully he doesn't like commit anything to here. He can't really unless they have they come ready, which I think Vi buffs. Something can come ready if they pay the extra rune cost, or if they recycle a rune. All right, so I get my point. Next turn is Grim Patron into Soaring Scout, so we have like 6 might on the other battlefield, which is good. And it has it's the battlefield where you can. They have ganking, so I can move if I need to when I want to capture the other one. So it's looking pretty good. I have like a game plan in hand or in mind. I might have to like hardcast Vanguard Captain without Legion effect, unless I get a gear or a seal rather. So it should be good. I think we were doing a lot better this game. Alright, there's Vi. Alright, so yeah, very aggressive. He's down to 1 rune, so no spells are going to be... Okay, or Gust of Wind. What's this going to do? What is it going to move? Alright, that's fine. Pops it up back to my hand. Relatively annoying. Gives me my Legion effect, which is fine. Well, I want to draw. No, I want to do Exhausted Runes. Yep. Okay. It's bugging out now. Okay. Anyway, cool. I'll capture here, right? And then I'll commit here, or Grim Patron here. I can't kill the Soaring Scout. It's like kind of bugged. Yeah, so it's still a work in progress, but it's still fun. All right. So he holds, he grabs a point. I don't think Soaring Scout's coming back anytime soon, because it's just floating in the abyss, in the shadow realm, rather. Well, anyway, so let's see what you got. Legion, Rearguard. All right, so that Jinx is a problem. It does things. Yeah, so it's 6. It can get ready. It's a really fast card. Perfect for aggro. I'm not gonna do anything. So it used both of its effects. So they have to discard. But like Jinx really wants to get down into 1 card in her hand, because then they could just look for Super Mega Death Rocket. So they're going to be continuously drawing cards, playing cards until they get what they want, and they can recycle Super Mega Death Rocket back from the garbage, or the trash rather, back into their hand, just continuously doing 5 damage, which is why it's a good deck. Why it's like super aggressive. But if he commits all of his units, I'm pretty sure I can take him out with Grand Stratagem and kind of steal the game. So he's 4. If it's attacker, so this stays to 4 on my turn. That's not a problem. Get excited. All right. Oh, he's recycling to buff Vi. We'll pass. Alright, so he's gonna commit here. I don't want to kill Vi. Vi is fine because she gets buff. Jinx is the problem, because when it attacks, it gets +2, so it's a 6. Yeah, it's fine. The way the damage works out is optimal. Mm-hmm. I really wish my Soaring Scout that I played can exist in the world. Like, it's just there. It's just bugged out. Some Grand Stratagem would take the whole entire boards, and then he'd be left with the Traveling Merchant with one card in hand. And 4 runes next turn. See, it's just here. It's just here. I can't click on it. That's okay. I'm not mad. Cold of Week is a thing. Play Cold the Weak. I kill my recruit. He kills something of his own. These don't have ganking, do they? I don't think so. No. I will kill... Oh, I can kill this. No, I can't. Okay. So that's bugged out. That's just going to be there forever. So I'll kill a recruit. I wonder what he's going to kill. I wonder if he's going to kill his Traveling Merchant. Probably. He doesn't want to kill Vi. He doesn't want to kill... Legion Regard. Can this happen whenever? Does that effect happen whenever? Is my question. So the reason I did that was to get the Legion effect on this card. I get 2. I think I'm gonna fight. 4. So he gets 6 next turn, right? If I can build up a big board, I can Grand Stratagem and just take the whole entire thing. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna be patient and just build up a big board, right? And then next turn, Grand Stratagem for the win. Because he won't have much. Or he shouldn't have much, at least. Like another recruit. I can even play Watchful Sentry. Victor is behind the bugged out Soaring Scout. Yeah. I wonder if the music's too loud. Let me turn it down a little bit. The gameplay. The gameplay music. Yeah, this might be a little loud. Alright, we'll chill out on it a little bit. Sorry guys, it was too loud. I don't have my headphones. I don't feel like wearing headphones in this heat, so. Yep. So 5-6. He holds. He doesn't conquer anything, but the idea is that next turn, I really want him to commit to everything and put everything out. Come on, do it. Do it. Do it. What you got? The thing that would really suck is if you drew Super Mega Death Rocket. That would be terrible for me right now. Okay, so he plays Buccaneer there. Alright, that's fine. Makes him discard. And then Jinx makes him draw a card. When is it? At the start of beginning phase. Alright, cool. Siphon Power 2 for late game tricks. Alright, so we're going to play Grand Stratagem first. Alright, pass the response. Alrighty, now we move all of our dudes here. Alright, we want this to die. So this goes first. Alright, yeah, we can only do one showdown at a time. So 27 power, that happens. Or 17, I'm sorry. We'll pass response. Showdown happens, everything survives. Vi dies. And then I conquer, get a point. He's got one card in hand. And then I want this here. I just want all these dudes here. Confirm. So, the idea is, does he want to risk putting his units and killing these guys off if he gets something on the board? Or is he going to go for this board and kill the Victor and Vanguard Captain? I think we pretty much got the game won. So we'll even tap into this dude to make Siphon Power a little more relevant, right? I mean, the other battlefield, what's it called? Windswept Hillock. Either way, Siphon Power, you know, whatever he decides to commit to, I can Siphon Power, but I'm pretty sure we got this in the bag now. His resources are spent, right? He does draw with Jinx, you know, on the top deck, so 2 times. So we'll see. So he draws 2. But I think I should be good. Darius. Yeah, that's fine. Again, I got some battle tricks. I got Siphon Powers, right? So wherever he decides to commit, I can pretty much take out everything. 2, 4, 6, 8, 6, 7, yeah. And then 7 here. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Siphon Power will protect me enough to win the game. Oh no! I forgot he can do that. Crap. Triggers. Alright, I want all the triggers to happen. So he gets a point. I do have ganking, so I can move over, technically. But then he's just gonna claim this one, so I have to... Okay, that doesn't help me. I have to conquer this. First, I have to conquer this. Absolutely. That's 7, so Victor will die. Unfortunately, I do have another one in hand. Oh no, I don't want to end my turn. I'm going to confirm. Showdown happens. Do I play Siphon Power now or later? I play Siphon Power now. Screw it. Darius goes. Victor stays alive, which is good. I still have 5, so what I can do here... Victor triggers. I get my recruit. I could play the death knell. I really wish I had my scout. So I will conquer this space now. Confirm. Which will allow me to play this here. Exactly. And then I will... I think that's it. So if you can kill this and conquer, then he kind of wins. Which is fine. Like, he's drawing 2. It's like the point of the deck with Jinx and everything. It depends on what he top decks. He has 6 runes. No, 8. I'm sorry, because of the 2. He probably drew something good. He went directly to his hand. Okay, Super Mega Death Rocket wins him the game. Oh man. Yep. Well played. A nice well played to you, good sir. Yeah, it just goes to hand. And once he draws Super Death Rocket, it's just like so good, man. Oh yeah, he wins. He wins. He wins. Concede. Concede. Damn. Let's try and see what we can do with a deck. So we'll filter. Blue, yellow is mind and order. Okay, so Wraith of Echoes. I wonder if this is good because my recruits are dying and I can draw all my cards. But what would I replace it with? Is Harness Dragon really that good? It is good, but do I need a 3 of? What else is there? Other friendly units have +1 here. I mean, Darius is also really good. But it doesn't. It buffs everything. Siphon Power. Hidden Blade. I wonder if I switch Wraith of Echoes with Harnessed Dragon or Grant. Or even this. Like 6 for 4 and you get 3 recruits later. I would have to tweak my seals then, I believe. I'd have to need another seal of insight. If I mean technically it's okay. Heimendinger was also like a good possibility like to think about because tapping again not only but also gets all the seal taps, you know, instead of exhausting or sorry, recycling a rune. Gets victor abilities. You can double up on. But you know, I don't know. Let's try Wraith of Echoes instead of Horn's Dragon. Like it's strong, but 10 cost for 6 might and kill a thing. We already have things in the deck that can kill things, right? Like in spells and everything, Hidden Blade, and everything. So let's try adding 3 Wraith of Echoes. Because having card advantage is really important, right? And the fact you can, every time a friendly unit dies doesn't necessarily mean no recruits. So let's change the deck. And let's try making that little change. Oh, yeah, sorry. Play. I mean, it's just that Dragon wasn't really doing anything. You know? It's so expensive. 10 for 6 might and kill a thing, or rather I could spend on Hidden Blade, which just kills the thing anyway. It's getting really hot. I might have to call it a quits, guys. It's also getting late. I wish I started stream earlier. If we find anybody. Sorry, the girlfriend is saying what's up. She's working right now. But yeah, I definitely want to stream more. I want to do more content. So whoever, you know, decides to watch it, thanks guys. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe and comment, like the videos if you like it. If you don't like it, say something. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Okay. So there's Wraith of Echoes. We'll keep Wraith of Echoes in hand to see how it is. Grand Stratagem and the other dude we'll get rid of. I want some other stuff. Lee Sim. Lee Sim is good, but also kind of not good. I was playing with it like a little off stream. I was trying to build a deck on it. It's okay, right? It's fine. I rather channel runes because I want to get Wraith of Echoes out. So as soon as possible. Who is the concurrent viewer? Alright, so alright, we have enough to play Victor. Legion effect, not enough. He's playing Caitlyn buff, so I don't want to recycle any ruins yet. So we'll play our Death Knell dudes. 7, and I want to hold here. I want to get some recruits. I'll confirm I won't end my turn because I want to tap into getting a recruit with Victor. Pass response. I'll tap into here. So I got my point, which is great. Hidden Blade. Do I play Hidden Blade? Or to hide it? I think I do. Yeah, I'll hide Hidden Blade. I want as many recruits as possible. So I can Wraith of Echoes and get as many, like, draw all the cards basically. So we'll play Hidden Blade there. I mean, obviously, like, the card list available isn't really that crazy, so he knows what it is, honestly. Like, he shouldn't be surprised. $9.40. Okay. So he taps to buff it. Alright, that's what happens. Alright, he decides to go into the other place. He doesn't want to give me my exhausted runes. He knows the game plan. He's probably going to hold that for a while. The thing is now, if I have some stuff... No, I can't. Alright, so I'm going to... I think I'm going to... Do I have enough? No, so what I'm going to do... I'm going to play Victor. And, Seal. It should be good enough. This triggers. I get my thing. Get my recruit because I held an upkeep. Yes, that's good. Alright, there you go. Oops, sorry guys, sorry. Hey, where'd it go? Alright, there it is. Did it crash? No, it's not crashing. Alright. Let's see. Grim Patron is good too. I'm gonna do Grim Patron. How come I can't... Dude, the Soaring Scout always gets bugged, man. I think I'm bugged out right now, honestly. I'll kill Watchful Sentry. Also misplayed. I wanted to play Victor. Soaring Scout constantly getting bugged out, dude. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'll die. We'll tap into holding this and getting as many units as possible. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out something. So we got 8 power here. We're ahead on board. I think we're just gonna... No, we'll keep some stuff in the back just in case. We'll end turn here, right? Yeah, there you go. The problem is he gets 4 power if he fights alone. He can have this base, it's fine. I can honestly take it over with like a grand stratagem and just win the game if I have enough. But we'll see. Alright, so he puts Lee Sin down. Alright, cool. That's terrible. Scary. I do have 6, 7, 8 might here. What does he tap? At a battlefield. Alright, so he's gonna start picking things off. The funny thing is, I don't think he can I don't think he can target the bugged out Soaring Scout. Which is hilarious. That's so good. So will I always hold here because there's a Soaring Scout there that can't be targeted? It's just invincible. I don't think so. I think it'll just fizzle out into nothingness. All right, so he taps, buffs, stuff. I'm really banking on Grand Stratagem, so he doesn't want me to take this. I wanted to hold this battlefield to get as many units and then send over here, and win the game. If I can do that, that'd be pretty cool, because I've always wanted to win the game with the battlefield. Which I think is, it's possible. So this triggers, I get my recruit in base, exhausted. What is he? What are you doing? What are you doing with no runes available? What are you gonna do? All right, thank you. All right, hold. All right, get another gear. I do have some Legion effects I could do, which is pretty cool. So I'll do this. Do I want to do Legion or do I want to put out Wraith of Echoes? I think Wraith of Echoes, because he's going to start tapping and just killing things, right? So at least I can draw into Grand Stratagem. However, I want to win the game with thing. So I kind of want to do this. I get 2 recruits this way, I believe. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Build up my base and take this from him. Seems like he's not really managing his runes that well. So we're just gonna crack into there you go. Nice. All right, so we got a board. We have 3, 6. There's our 7 units to win the game on this battlefield. But I have to hold here, so he gets a turn. I believe. I think that's the way it works. Do I want to lose Cruel Patron? Because he can buff him. Alright, I ended my turn anyway, doesn't matter. I honestly want Sword and Scout to die. Like, it's just bugged out there. So I hope he actually takes that base. I do have my 7 to kind of win the game. But I do need Grand Stratagem. Also, sacrificing units with Grim Patron is also good. It still gets me 6 with a little more upside. Or it gives me 6 might. I sacrifice a unit, but, you know, sacrificing recruit for a 6 might unit at 4 rune cost is really good. Alright, so there's his meditation. I started this buffing. He's digging. I believe meditation lets you dig into your deck, right? Do you draw one? Yep. You draw. So he's digging. He's digging for something. But what? What is he digging for is the question. So Caitlyn will tap and just do damage, right? That's the thing. So I really need Siphon Power or Grand Stratagem to even take the plaza. You know? Just so, like, nothing. Okay, come on, come on. Top deck. Top deck. At least Siphon Power or something, you know? Something I can buff my units. Let me get my unit. I'm a recruit, rather. I score for holding. Alright, there's the Legion again. I still don't have Victor out either. I think we do Wraith of Echoes. Right? I want to dig into Siphon Power Grand Stratagem. That's the only way I'm going to win the game, I think. I just have to build up a backboard and then just take Grand Plaza and hold it for a turn. So we're going to end our turn here. Do I even wait? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9. So what I'm going to do, just to draw a card, I'm going to just send one of my recruits there. Right? It'll die, but with Wraith of Echoes, which is what we switched out for Harness Dragon, or we switched out Harness Dragon for Wraith of Echoes, to draw a card at least. So friendly unit dies. Wraith of Echoes affect triggers. I draw a card. Right? Alright, there's the third Cruel Patron. Can I do that again? Can I just try and do it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, dude, I think I found out. I found things out. I'm learning. I found out how this deck, or Wraith of Echoes, is supposed to work. Alright, so you can just, like, sacrifice units and you just draw cards. Insane. Oh, no. Is it only once per turn? Shit. The first time. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that would be busted if it could stack like that, right? If you could just keep doing that and just draw your whole entire deck with enough recruits. Yeah, that'd be too busted. Alright, so it's only the first time. Fair enough, fair enough. Alright, let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I do have 8. I want him to kill. I want him to take this base. Because then Elysium gets slow. I want him to kill... I want him to kill the bird. He should commit, honestly. Alright, well, this card isn't as good as I thought. I forgot. This is the first time. I mean, still, that's good. Like, sending recruits to their death to draw a card is pretty decent. Right? That you're getting anyway for either the battlefield or literally just one rune, draw a card. You know? He's also building up his backboard. Three, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pass response. Why he was finally able? Why could he target it, but I couldn't? All right, so okay, so it happens on their turn. Really good. So I get to draw a card. I get a recruit, and I channel rune. Yeah, this card's good. Wraith of Echoes is good. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm just drawing units, none of my spells. I have 27 cards in deck. I might have to start making moves. Even if I don't get anything. Okay, so he decides to fight. I can kill this. That's no problem. He's going to get ahead now. But that's fine because I want to take this anyway. Pass response. They fight. This thing dies. Yeah, exactly. Confirm. Yeah. And now I draw. Right, he's 2 in hand, or 2 runes able to be spent. He's only running green, which is a good, they should turn that off, by the way, because then I could kind of assume that he's not running anything orange. Or body runes. What does he tap? Oh, yeah. Pass response, taps. Okay, so he has each player kills one of their units. Alright. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for it. We're sending everything in. Confirm. Boom. 14 power. Showdown starts. And I should be able to take it from here. Got enough. His Lee Sin is stuck here. Can't move around that well. Oh, he decides to do some hand buff stuff, but he's not enough. 14, and he probably wants to kill like six recruits is what I would do. Little does he know I can get 7 recruits on there with Legion effects. Because I have stuff in my hand and Victor's tap. I have 10 runes. I'm pretty sure I got this. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure. Alright, my turn. Continuing to be my turn. Waiting triggers. Come on. Let's go. Okay, so he decides to get rid of the recruits. My dudes are here. I score. Alright, now I draw a card. Due to Wraith of Echo's ability. Okay, and then I want to play here. Get a recruit. Pass response. That's 4. That's 5, 6, and I think. Oh, with Victor is another tap. And because Lee Sin is stuck here, unless he has a, is it Gust of Wind or something? Something that can make him move. That's the only thing that would save him. But still, it would clear his side. And then I tap Victor into Grand Plaza. Pass response. Exactly. I could play Call of the Week too. I do have the right gear for it. But the thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so I don't really want to do that. Because I'm forcing... I can only play it on my turn. He gets a recruit. And at 5, he gets 6 for holding. Basically, all his focus is going to be taking the Grand Plaza now. Doesn't enter already, which is good. He can take out 2. 3, no, he can only take out 2. I think I'm just going to stack more power here. Right? He's ahead in points, so that's not good. So I have to commit into going wide on the Grand Plaza and try and winning the game and holding The issue is next time Yasuo is really strong. Unless I can get... Alright, what's he gonna do? Alright, buff this so he can take out 3 recruits or one of those. I would take out the 3 recruits though. Oh wait, I still have a hidden thing here. I forgot. Oh, I can only do it on my turn. I think he forgot too, actually. Hidden blade. It's just a little diamond there, dude. A little question mark. I forgot I have a hidden blade there. I think he did too. Alright, so he's gonna kill something. I can kill eSim. Dude, how did I forget hidden blade was there? Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, dude, I can't wait to do it. Alright, so you did... Okay. So I still hold. I draw a card. Come on, pass the turn, pass the turn. I got some stuff now I could do, which is cool. Come on, dude. What are you waiting for? You have no... You got no runes. I think he's contemplating if he wants to hold this. But I can't wait. Hidden blade. I can't wait to kill Esim. He's also probably wondering. He's like, dude, I think this guy forgot that he has a hidden card there. Am I bugged out? Right? Because usually the timer would be going down. What's going on? Hey, I think he... Oh, that's a shame, dude. I really wanted to... I think he just like quit the game. I really wanted to finish it out. All right, well, we won because he just kind of gave up. Cool. Cool. What time is it? I gotta work early in the morning. 10:08. It's a little hot. I think we're gonna call it quits here, guys. I wish I could do more. Yeah, that's it. That's it for now. I gotta get stuff ready. I'll definitely be streaming more. I thought I was gonna get to like at least like Jinx and then Ari the Ari deck. But you know these games are relatively long because not only am I like still learning how to play the game. There's just a lot to process on the other end too. Like the opponent is also probably like processing some stuff. And it took me a while to get set up. But now I got everything set up. So, thanks guys. Please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, for those who do subscribe, when the game comes out, there's going to be some giveaways. At 500 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a Proving Grounds box. That is when the game comes out, by the way. I pre-ordered a bunch of stuff. So all we have to do is subscribe, like, and comment, and then you automatically enter yourself in. As soon as we hit that threshold, those 500 subscribers are automatically into the raft, if you will. Oh, raffle. Sorry, raft. A raffle. And if we ever reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a booster box of Riftbound Origins. So, also really cool. You know, the first 1,000 people that subscribe, you're in for the raffle, and then you only have to like and comment as well. So, thanks guys. I appreciate for watching. Sorry it was like a little short stream, but I got to get up early for work. So, I'm going to call it quits. Thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you on the other side. Peace.